There are so many things that make London such a wonderful and popular city to visit. Still, one of the best things about it is its rich history and abundance of landmarks and attractions. Tower Bridge, Big Ben, Buckingham Palace, these are just some of the places that make London a top destination for sightseeing. And with so many different neighborhoods to explore, you're sure to find plenty more hidden gems during your stay. In today's video, we'll show you the top 13 best places for sightseeing in London. After watching the video, you should know which places are worth visiting on your trip to London. So, happy sightseeing! TravelGoals brings you the best in travel destinations, tips, and accommodations worldwide. Before we dive in though, please hit that like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already done so, and tap that bell icon for notifications to the channel. That way you'll be notified when we upload a video like this one. Good, let's move on. Number 13. The London Eye. If you want the best view of London, then look no further than the London Eye. Located on the banks of the River Thames and offering up-close views of Westminster, St. Paul's Cathedral, the Shard, and the O2 Arena, this giant observation wheel is the perfect place to make all of London's famous landmarks. This giant observation wheel has 32 air-conditioned capsules, each containing 8 seats that can hold up to 25 people. The London Eye takes 30 minutes to make one revolution. It is the tallest observation wheel in Europe, with an overall height of 135 meters, or 443 feet. Number 12. The Tower of London. The Tower of London is a historic building and a popular tourist attraction in the London borough of Tower Hamlets, East London. It's been used as a royal residence since 1066. The tower is most famous for its association with imprisonment and torture. Most visitors see it as a historic castle in central England used as a royal residence from 1066 until 1603. Still, it's also an important monument to the past and present struggles of women, men, and children worldwide who have been oppressed by war or political regimes that do not respect human rights. Number 11. Big Ben. Big Ben is the name of the great bell that chimes at noon in London. Big Ben is part of the Elizabeth Tower, which is located next to Westminster Abbey and houses both Houses of Parliament. The Elizabeth Tower was built as part of a major restoration project for Parliament that began in 1843. Sir Charles Barry designed the tower, and the construction was finished in 1860. The name Big Ben comes from the bell inside, which weighs 13 tons and strikes every hour with a hammer weighing nearly half a ton. In addition to being heard throughout London, this famous landmark serves as a major tourist attraction for visitors from around the world who come to snap photos. And they can be seen from many different spots around London. It's been used as a symbol for England since its construction. Number 10. Westminster Abbey. Westminster Abbey is a large church in the city of Westminster, London, just to the west of the Palace of Westminster. It is one of the United Kingdom's most notable religious buildings and the traditional place of coronation and burial site for English and later British monarchs. The abbey was founded in AD 960 by Saint Dunstan, the Archbishop of Canterbury. Construction began immediately and was completed in 1045. It has been a place of worship ever since and has been expanded and renovated many times. Its architecture is extremely diverse. Each decade has employed a different architectural style. The abbey is a mix of architectural styles. Still, its dominant feature is a cruciform plan with an eastern apse at its east end, the area immediately behind the high altar. This arrangement gives it an unusual cruciform shape not found in many other cathedrals. Number 9. Sea Life London Aquarium. If you're looking for an amazing day out in London, look no further than Sea Life London Aquarium. With over 20,000 aquatic animals from 600 species, including sharks, rays, giant octopuses, this aquarium is home to a range of attractions from touch pools in an Arctic zone to an amazing sea lion show, Sea Lions Live. The aquarium also features one of Europe's biggest coral reefs, which contains more than 1 million individual animals. This aquarium isn't just any old aquarium, it's the biggest indoor attraction in London. The aquarium's been voted best visitor attraction by TripAdvisor users for 5 years running. A visit would definitely help you see why. Number 8. National Gallery. Who doesn't love a good museum? London's National Gallery is one of the city's most popular attractions, and it is easy to see why. It houses a collection of European paintings that include works by artists like Van Gogh, Botticelli, and Rembrandt. It's also one of the most beautiful architectural styles in London. The museum was founded in 1824 and designed by William Wilkins using Greek and Roman styles. Its collection contains more than 2,300 paintings from Europe, including 22 Turner masterpieces. The most popular painting at the National Gallery, you ask? Van Gogh's Sunflowers. This painting has been seen over 5 million times every year by visitors since its installation in 89. Number 7. Tower Bridge. Tower Bridge is a combined bascule and suspension bridge over the River Thames in London, England. It was opened in 1894 by Queen Victoria Eugenie and Prince Henry of Battenberg to provide a new river crossing downstream of London Bridge. The existing Tower Bridge had become inadequate for the needs of a growing city. The bridge is still an important transport link across the river. Still, it's no longer open to pedestrians or cyclists. Since its opening, Tower Bridge has been popular with visitors from all over the world. The London Bridge Experience runs tours through parts of the building that are not normally open to the public, including areas underneath the bridge itself. You can also see the Tower Bridge from afar while walking along with the South Bank. It's one of London's most iconic landmarks and is certainly worth seeing at least once during your stay in this wonderful city. Number 6. The Shard. The Shard is not a building, though it's an experience. The Shard is located at 1st London Bridge Street and has 72 habitable floors. The top floor is the 72nd, home to Europe's highest open-air viewing gallery. The view from here is incredible. It has 72 habitable floors, with 2 floors below ground for visitor services and maintenance, making it Europe's tallest habitable building, and one of London's most iconic landmarks. It was designed by Renzo Piano and completed in 2013. The building features an elliptical glass exterior with angled glass panels on each face to give it a distinctive appearance from all angles. The glass is cleaned by high-pressure water jets every 2 weeks, giving it a mirror-like finish, while cleaning and allowing for natural light to pass through when dirty. Number 5. The O2. The O2 is a major entertainment venue in London, and it's great for music fans. The O2 Arena has hosted some of the most famous rock bands in the world, like Coldplay and Muse. The O2 has hosted many Olympic events, if you're into sports. And if you're into movies and TV shows, why not check out some of the upcoming concerts at the O2 Arena? You can even watch a movie on its giant screen during intermission, and sit back on one of its comfy leather seats as you do it. The O2 is worth visiting if you want to be entertained by something new and exciting. Number 4. Warner Bros. Studio Tour. This studio is a great place to visit if you're more into the film's history and the behind-the-scenes stories. It's one of the most popular attractions in London, so you're gonna have to book an early ticket if you want to avoid these long queue times. This tour takes you all the way through the stages of creating a Hollywood film, from the start to the casting to the finish or the post-production. You'll see how special effects are done and learn about the different departments working together on each film before it goes out to cinema screens worldwide. The highlight is getting up close with costumes and props used in classic movies like Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings. Number 3. Westminster Palace. Westminster Palace is the meeting place of the House of Commons and the House of Lords, 2 parts of Parliament in England. The name Westminster comes from Westminster, meaning Western Monastery, which refers to a church on this site that was once part of the Benedictine monastery. Parliament began using this building as its home in 1512. The architecture of the palace is a mix of neo-Gothic and neoclassical styles, which gives it the appearance of a fairy tale castle. It's a popular tourist attraction in London, with 2.7 million visitors every year. Finally, the palace also has many flying buttresses, which are external supports used to help keep walls from collapsing. All 3 of these design elements gave the palace a unique look that sets it apart from the other buildings in London. Number 2. Madame Tussauds. Madame Tussauds is a wax museum in London. It's located near Baker Street and has been open since 1835. It's the most visited tourist attraction in the UK and was purchased by Merlin Entertainments Group, the same company that owns Alton Towers, in 2001. It's been home to over 200 wax models of celebrities and historical figures from all over the world. You can find your favorite pop stars, sports heroes, actors, musicians, and more. Many of them are interactive. You can pose with them for photos or even get your picture taken with them. The museum also features several other attractions, including 4D experiences like motion rides, animatronics, shows, and kids zones to keep everybody entertained. Number 1. ArcelorMittal, Orbit Slide. The Arcelor Orbit is a 115-meter-high sculpture in the Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park in Stratford, London, England. It was designed by Turner Prize-winning artist Anish Kapoor and engineered by Arup. The tower offered a great view over the Olympic Park and the London skyline. The overall design concept features a spiral staircase with a journey from the ground to the top, representing the ascent from Earth to heaven. Each turn of the helix represents a stage in life. The orbit is also a commission from Queen Elizabeth II for her Diamond Jubilee. It is one of many large sculptures created for the 2012 Olympics and Paralympics. Although it was originally planned as an observation tower, it has since become more popular as a tourist attraction and has been transformed into the longest and tallest slide ever. Some impressive figures about this slide. The slide is the longest slide ever measured at 584 feet, 178 meters, and also the highest at 250 feet, 80 meters. How long would it take you to cover this distance in height? Only 40 seconds, in which you rotate around the tower about 12 times. Dizzying. So, what are your thoughts on these iconic landmarks in London? Do share them in the comment section below. Also, if you've got any topics you'd like us to cover, then just let us know in the comment section. We would love to hear from you. Give us a thumbs up if you liked the video, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon for more videos like this. Got a lot of content coming your way, so stay tuned. We'll see you in the next one. Later.